One of the things missing from this season has been the come from behind victory. There have not been enough of them this year, even close. When the Rockies trail this year after 7 innings, they are 1-42. They got to turn that around here in the final 29% of games left, as you told us the other day. Alexander has a couple of saves. He also has a start this year. And in the absence of Kenley Jansen, most often it will be Scott Alexander called upon by Dave Roberts.
He's a sinker slider type of pitcher. For Scott Alexander, sinking fastball 93 miles an hour, the slider about 85. He likes to throw the slider though when he has 2 strikes. So that's where a lot of his strikeouts have come from. Now at first base, Cody Bellinger for Max Muncy.
Carr goes 2 for 5 against Alexander. He's been on all 3 times today. 2 sharp singles. When I mean sharp, I mean sharp. 111 miles an hour off the bat to right center, 111 miles an hour off the bat to left center, and also a walk. Strikes on Cargo. Again, it's Cargo's story. Parra scheduled, though Nolan Arenado is available. The Rockies 0 for 13 yesterday with runners in scoring position. And obviously today they are 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Two and 2. Cargo back even in the count.
The first 2 sliders that Alexander threw weren't even close.
Comes in with a fastball, and now it's 3 and 2. Like standing over a 4-foot putt, not liking the line. Cargo says, you know what? I'm going to step out and regather my thoughts. 3 and 2. Strike 3 called, and it did fall in that Subaru strike zone. 1 out.
Cargo had battled back to 3-2 in a way. Thought it might be too far away, but it wasn't. It's the first time tonight Cargo has not reached base. Really no argument.
Arenado's going to pinch hit for Parra, and he hopes it's with Story on base. Story 0 for 3. Fly out, strike out, and he grounded into a 5-4-3 double play. For 3 against Alexander.
Pretty much straight up in the infield, a little to the off gap in the outfield for Trevor against Scott Alexander.
Down the line, that's a fair ball. So Nolan will come up, representing the tying run on the double by Story. Sometimes not everybody catches who's on deck. Well, wait till he's announced here in a moment in front of 47,000+.
Stay on their feet as they're on their feet right now for Trevor and the double down the line. It's 33 doubles, and now listen to the crowd. They just know that no one's coming to the plate.
They see it on the big board on Rockies Vision.
Roberts is going to his bullpen.
Now coming in is Chargois. Tell you about him when we come back. The Rockies at the tying run at the plate in Nolan when we return.
Hitter, number 28,
So Nolan Arenado, with just his 8th pinch hitting appearance of his career. He doesn't pinch hit because he's always in the game. Started more ball games the last 4 years than any other player in the National League, and he's going to face JT Chargois, who was a waiver claim back in spring training from Minnesota. He's done a nice job this year in 33 appearances. Righties are hitting just .215 against him.
But the last time he was on a hill was in Oakland, and he took a loss in that ball game. To right-handers, he likes the slider more than he does the fastball, but his fastball is 95. The slider is about 86 miles an hour. Almost on cue, he throws a slider at 87.
Nolan 2 for 7 in pinch hitting appearances. And again, if you're wondering about the shoulder, it does not affect him whatsoever, he has said, swinging the bat. It's just when he throws, and he hopes to play tomorrow. He said it felt much better today. But right now, he's in the box. Thought he held up. He did. 2-0. And Desmond's on deck. Double by Story. And a hard ground ball down the third base line against Alexander. Two and one.
He might not see a fastball this whole at bat.
You said it. Chargois' pitch is the slider, and he has a 48% whiff percentage with that slider. When you're facing the best, you go with your best. Three and one. where Dave Roberts is in uncharted territory.
Never
Normally
had
it's,
to do this.
No, it's Kenley Jansen in the 9th inning. Everybody else can sit down. Chatting with Rick Honeycutt, longtime pitching coach. 1 out. Rockies down 2 runs. 9th inning. Look at it. And Nolan will reach. Now they're 2 on, and the winning run will come up. Ian Desmond. And this kid's all over the place right now.
Yes, that wasn't even close. I mean,
you mentioned in his last outing, Huey, this thing misses by 5 feet. But you mentioned his last outing. He's got to be fresh on his mind.
Has to be.
He blew a game in Oakland.
In Oakland, the night game there, threw an inning in a third, gave up a couple hits, a run. So he was charged with the loss in that game.
Desmond is 0 for 3 tonight. Ground ball to short, a line drive to deep right that Puig made a really nice play on, and also a strikeout.
Let's see if the theory holds true that just about 9 out of 10 times whenever a pitching coach comes out and talks to the guy, the very next pitch is a fastball.
Yeah, but normally, but with this guy, I'm not so sure.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you can't really play that card here.
This guy's got a lot of Sergio Romo in him. Well, he did throw fastball, and that's
not
a
even
gift.
close.
How do you, after 4 of your 5 pitches are not close, how do you get that pitch?
No idea. But this is, look at how much hand movement there was for Austin Barnes.
I guess he got another fastball. And your timing's just off slightly.
Well, he's got enough life on that fastball. I think if you're Ian now, you just kind of got to dive out towards the outer portion of the plate. Because if it's going to be a fastball, it'll be away. If it's a slider, it's going to start away and end up even further.
You know, this is where with the 4-man bench, you're limited. If you had a 5-man bench, very frequently you'll have that guy who has plus speed. And I'm saying that because Nolan's a tying run. Nolan does not run particularly well, as we all understand. And he's not going to play defense if this game goes extra innings. Outside. My point being, if you had a guy on the bench you could utilize, but your choices now are Valleca or Walters.
And you're going to have to put one of them in the field. I mean, so you're going to put Pat in the field if you do tie it up.
Well, if you do, yeah, exactly. 2-2. First things first. 3-2.
Again, stay out there, Desi. Go ahead and dive to that outer corner. You don't teach diving as a hitter very often, but this is the one time that you can just eliminate inner half.
Sellout crowd standing, looking for some Loto magic. 2 on, 1 out. Rockies down 2-0 in the 9th. 3-2 on Desmond. Back up the middle, diving stop, and Dozier's done it again. And he got an out at second on Arenado. Brian Dozier, known more for hitting home runs has made 2 sensational defensive plays this evening.
And both times he's flipped it out of his glove. He didn't have time to get it any other way. Watch when he dives. He's on the other side of second base. He lays out, glove flip, backhand this time. Twice tonight, highway robbery for Brian Dozier at second base. One on DJ, this one on Desi.
Question. Ian Desmond, you run him. He represents the tying run.
I got to see what this kid does first, time-wise, to the plate. You know that the club has their information.
Ryan McMahon, outside.
He's 1-5-3 on that pitch.
That is what you run on. Ryan McMahon, can he play hero once again? He was the hero last night with a 2-run home run late. High drive, deep right field. Did he catch it all? God! He did it again!
He did it!
The Rockies win it! How about that, Ryan McMahon? Go Ducks, everybody! McMahon has walked off the Dodgers.
I got goosebumps. And off the bat, I wasn't sure. I knew it was going to be over the head of Puig. And you knew you were going to score 2, and then it goes off that auxiliary scoreboard and the fence behind it. Here it is off the wall on the Subaru Supermo, no doubt about it.
Every season has a moment when things turn special in the autumn. If they do for these 2018 Rockies, you will not forget this moment. Ryan McMahon, a 3-run walk-off for the Dodgers on August the 11th.